I do it, but this time I didn't, so I'm just like, it's not working. What's going on? And I forgot to turn my headphones on this time. It's kind of funny. It's kind of funny every once in a while that happens. I'm just like, it's not working. I'll be right back. These are the topics right here, right? Okay, cool. Cool. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna use the restroom, and guess we can do our thing.
Cool. So I'm on girlfriend duty at the new place. I moved to my girl last weekend, so we officially live together now. Yeah, now I'm trying to get them draws every night, nigga.
Is this a keeper, or are we tossing her out later when she's of no use?
No, she's a keeper.
She's a keeper. That's good. At least you ain't hoish as you used to be.
And she bought it.
Your hoish nature is
I had to
dwindling.
chill. I had to
That's
chill.
Cool. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Oh, hold on, one more thing. Something popped up.
She bought a nigga Spider-Man. I was like, oh, okay. I was like, I see you. I was like, I see you. Hell yeah. Fucking Spider-Man broke God of War's record, dude. That shit was crazy. I see you. Hell yeah. Fucking Spider-Man broke fucking nuts. I was like, damn, already?
Alright, I'm gonna start the stream then. Let's see. How come the chat's not showing up? I hate when it does that shit. You know what? It is what it is.
That's our intro now.
That's the intro for today, people.
You know,
you're playing the new Tomb Raider game, 12 Feet. That's cool. I just got some new pop figures. I got the Lara Croft one. It looks really nice. It's the new one where she's all battle damaged. And of course, I got the Spider-Man one. I've been looking for this one. This shit is awesome. I like this one. So yeah, what's going on, everyone? Alex Prime here. We're back for another week of Team Red Talks Nintendo. Nia is feeling under the weather, so I have brought to you a gift. I brought to you yes, normally it's 2 girls and 1 man. Now it's 2 men and 1 girl. The way it's not to... No, I'm not going to say it.
See, I love it.
I almost said it. I'm not going to say it. But yeah, we're here. We're going to talk about Nintendo. All the things happening in the Nintendo world this week. So why don't you guys introduce yourselves. Start with Kuuppon.
What's up, everybody? Kuuppon here. You know what I do. I finished with freaking Tomb Raider just today. Yesterday, I rage quit my stream because they were acting funky and I was having a mood. I shouldn't have played the game when I was already in a mood, but so I rage quit the whole stream. I just turned it off and went to bed. But we finished today, and I did a few little side quests and whatnot. I think I'll be able to 100% it. If anybody's wondering, I would make a quick suggestion. It's a great game, sure, but maybe you could probably wait a little while before making a purchase. Nothing mandatory, not God of War levels of hurry up and go buy or Spider-Man levels of it, but definitely a good game. Don't let people tell you otherwise. Aside from that, I've also been finishing up on Spider-Man, and I am going to eventually finish killing this last freaking the Valkyrie Queen in God of War because I have to do it. She's the last one. I've killed all the Valkyries. I just need to fuck with her, and I'm good to go. And I can say I actually am part of those who actually got to fight the Valkyrie Queen. Nice. So other than that, that's all I've been doing.
Cool. And G-Rock?
What's up, everybody? I just wanted to say thank you for having me on here today as the guest. And on top of all of that, Spider-Man is the best. Anybody that's hating on it, get over it. Spider-Man is the best selling exclusive on the console. It's not gonna be multi-platform next time. And it sounds like if you don't bring Sunset Overdrive to the PS4, you're stupid. That's all I gotta say.
And it's not better than God of War in my opinion.
I like Spider-Man.
I agree.
Still good. Still a good game.
Both are good. I just like Spider-Man more, but they're both excellent.
That's cool. Nothing wrong with that.
So what you been playing this week, Chris? Spider-Man?
I already platted Spider-Man, so I
platted it already? Damn.
Oh yeah. I had to get this out the way before Tomb Raider. Yeah, so I'm playing Tomb Raider right now. Gonna be playing Xenoblade tomorrow because it's gonna be a physical version tomorrow. Nice. But that's it. And 2K19 because I like basketball.
Oh, that new Xenoblade bundles tomorrow?
The DLC?
Yeah, the DLC drops tomorrow.
You don't have to have
that
the
was
game,
already
right?
out.
It's standalone, right? Well, there's another one.
It is digital. If you can get it digital a week before. But
okay.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
That makes sense. I heard
I sold the main. I sold my main game.
The actual main game.
Yeah, I sold the main game, and a lot of people are saying the DLC is hell of a lot better than the main game.
I might get the DLC then. Because the main game looked kind of lame to me. I don't know, but I'm hearing the story is much better in this
I wasn't feeling
DLC.
it. I might get the DLC too.
I liked the main game. I didn't like it better than Xenoblade 1, but I liked it.
That's not bad.
And I've been playing Spider-Man. I'm going to do my review of it. That'll either go up tonight or tomorrow, probably tomorrow. Maybe going to get Tomb Raider. I'm not sure. It might be a wait. Other than that, not really playing much else other than Mario Kart on the magnificent Nintendo Paid Online. But we'll talk about that a little later. We're gonna start with Sega. Ew, Sega.
Oh, jeez.
Ew. But Sega actually has something interesting going on for the Nintendo Switch, and that's the classic Sega Genesis games are heading to the Nintendo Switch in a bundle. What is this called? The Sega Ages bundle. So it's like what, $30, something like that. Yeah, $30. You get a lot of games. Alex the Kid, Alien Soldier, Alien Storm, Altered Beast, Beyond Oasis. There's a lot of games here. This looks like a plethora of Sega games. I'm not a huge Sega fanatic, but if you're a Sega person, like they got Vector Man in here. Vector Man was pretty cool. They got
Altered Beast is good. Vector Man is a good one. They got
Streets of Rage 1, 2, and 3. Like this is actually a really solid bundle.
Wait, why they got 3 again? Who said that?
It's just there. I don't know. They got Phantasy Star 2, 3, and 4, but not the first one. Is the first one not on Sega?
Collections here. I might pick this up.
This is actually a pretty good deal for $30. If you want a bunch of old games, this is seems like a good one. So that's coming out. I don't know when. The physical release is coming out this winter, or you can get it digitally. But I think something this cool, you'd probably want to get the physical version. And you can do local co-op with several of them, which is nice, and that obviously works very well for the Nintendo Switch. Any Sega fans in here? Chris, I know you're a huge Sega guy, right? You love Sega.
Man, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go to the store just to knock all of them on the ground, and just to make sure people know not to buy it so they don't get it.
You're so evil. He just said,
Bump Sega, anybody that love them. No.
Well, I'm sorry. I like some of what they had in the past. I don't like their new age crap because they losing it. But
hey, Yakuza is the truth.
Yakuza is good.
It's still something they brought back. It ain't nothing new.
Yakuza 6 is brand new. What are you talking about?
Oh, I thought you were talking about the other Yakuza.
They're all good.
Anyway, but they're all good. Like, you can't knock it. They all good.
But, don't make me unfriend you on the console and in real life.
Oh, you actually have me on there?
I got you added everywhere.
I don't have you added. Where's your? I don't have you added at all. I got rid of you a long time ago. Dang. No, I'm just kidding. But
I'm
excited. I'm excited.
Something you're interested in, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll probably pick it up. I'll get the physical copy later down the road.
That's cool. Well, it's coming out sometime in winter. I don't know why they don't give us an exact date on here, but sometime in winter. So there you go, guys. 50 classic Sega games. So if you're missing those Sega games on your Nintendo Switch, you can pick this thing up.
When can I buy it on my Sega console?
You're gonna have to go back in time, or you can wait for the Sega Classic Mini System whenever that comes out. I think that got pushed to 2019. You can wait till that. But it's probably better if you play it on the Switch.
I have a Sega Classic Mini System.
Yeah, well, I think the new one, Sega's going to make it in-house instead of using AtGames. I saw a video about that today.
Gotcha. Yeah,
so that's good, because AtGames make terrible products.
Yeah, so, I think I got that one, and it's just like sitting in the closet collecting dust.
I think that's enough talk about Sega. Let's get out of here and talk about real companies.
Let's get out of here.
Let's go back to Nintendo. Nintendo Switch is getting a brand new bundle, and you get Fortnite in the bundle, which is a free game. So that's a pretty funny bundle. But you do get 1,000 V-Bucks, which you can use to buy dances or costumes or whatever you buy in Fortnite. It's $300, $329, I believe. But you get the V-Bucks. So that's, if you like Fortnite, this is going to be an excellent holiday gift for kids. You get their Switch, you get their Fortnite, and this game does not require the paid online to play. And they get 1,000 V-Bucks to start their game off. I think this is a smart bundle. What do you guys think about this?
If you care about Fortnite.
I don't care about Fortnite, but it's a good bundle. Yeah. It's just kind of weird that a free-to-play game is, in a bundle for a console. But hey,
it's strange. They're not the first ones to do it. PlayStation did the same bundle.
Yeah.
I think theirs only came with 500 V-Bucks, so you're actually getting double the V-Bucks in this one.
Oh, that's good. Well, that's good. It's a good buy.
I think it just goes to show too, like, how popular Fortnite actually is.
It's too damn. I need Fortnite to go away.
Like,
it's too much.
Fortnite is very popular.
The craze of this game is like so
crazy.
It's
wide. I don't understand. I don't understand why Fortnite's like it's popular. I'm assuming because it's free. People tell me it's fun.
Like, I played the game and it was fun for the time, but I couldn't stick with it. Other than we all played it. I just couldn't stick with it. I was like,
actually, this article is saying it's a bad deal. It says the bundle is not a great deal. If you've been able to pick up a Switch along with a few different games for $329, this bundle, on the other hand, includes a game that's free to play and only $10 of in-game currency, so you're actually losing money. Oh well, never mind then. This is a terrible deal.
This is not a good deal.
It's a bad deal.
Never mind.
Never mind. So this is a bad deal. Just get a different Switch bundle and buy $10 of V-Bucks separately. How about that?
But like they said at the bottom, they said, of course, that might not matter to Fortnite fans. They
of course they won't. At the end of the day, this bundle's still going to sell extremely well because people, parents will see Fortnite, they'll see Nintendo Switch, and they'll just pick it up. They don't.
Yep, they'll pick it up.
But for informed people, get a different bundle. So
you can also buy a Samsung Galaxy Note 9 and get you a Galaxy skin. Oh,
amazing!
They still got that going.
What a great deal! There's also the Pokemon bundle, which is going to launch when Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee come out. That's actually a themed console.
Let's Go Casual.
That one looks awesome. And then there's a Smash Brothers bundle, which is coming out alongside Smash. That one I think has the coolest dock. It has all the Smash characters on the front. The Joy-Cons look stupid. Nice. It just has 2 lines.
The Joy-Con is dumb. This has a cross on one side and a line in the other one.
Yeah.
That is very lazy.
Very lazy. But the dock looks cool.
I just would like it if they bring some docks for coloring or
I would like them to sell these docks separately. They sell them in Japan, but they don't sell them here. Very strange. But okay, so that's it for new bundles. We got a little bit of exciting news for Bayonetta 3. They've actually tweeted out about this. This game has gotten dark since the first time we saw that tiny little trailer announcing the game for the first time. So we got a tweet from Platinum Games saying, "It's nice to be able to tell you that everything is going very, very well. We're all very excited about what we're doing on that game." So not much information, but hopefully it's
going very, very well.
It's going well, and what they're trying to do with the game. The last time we heard about it, they said they're trying to turn the action genre on its head, and it looks like this is still going well. I'm still holding out that this is a 2019 game, because unlike Metroid, which is probably a 2020 game, this game they already have all the assets, they already have a team, they're familiar with Nintendo hardware, so this should be a lot easier, especially since they ported Bayonetta 2, they are familiar with the Switch, so I think this will be a 2019 game. So I look forward to that. Are you guys excited for some Bayonetta 3?
Heck yeah. Bayonetta.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't know anybody who can. You can't own any system and not be hyped for Bayonetta. Yeah. So, game is gonna be good.
Yeah, and it's gonna be damn good.
I need a teaser, man. We need a teaser. Yep. We need something.
I hope they show us something interesting.
I'm pretty sure we'll see it at E3. I don't think.
Yeah, and I'm kind of with you on the whole 2019 that it'll be released.
That's why I don't like Nintendo Directs, man. Cause see, they pace them out like every couple of months, and then they don't never show you nothing fire until E3. Like they give you all the trash stuff that no one cares about. They're like, you want to see Bayonetta?
We have some Direct. We'll talk about those later. But some pretty good ones in that last Direct. Well, Bayonetta 3
you get a few sprinkled of good ones.
Either E3 or the Video Game Awards. Sometimes they show cool
something like that. Yeah, definitely.
Because that's where they showed the first trailer. It was the Video Game Awards.
That would be cool if they did it like a year update or something like that.
Because that would make sense. Because a lot of non-Nintendo people watch that show, and this game appeals to a lot of non-Nintendo people, so that actually makes more sense.
Yeah.
Okay, let's move on. I can't believe this. The Switch NES emulator, you know, the NES app that you download on the Switch as part of the Nintendo Online service to play the 20 NES games, has already been hacked.
Not surprised.
Within 24 hours, hackers have already hacked the Switch and put more NES games on the system that were not preloaded. And apparently it's not a difficult thing to do. It can actually be done with a tutorial. We're not going to go over that because I don't want to get in trouble. But it seems like the system that they're using is the same system as the NES and SNES Classic, which are notoriously easy to hack and add extra games onto it. So less than 24 hours and this is already done. What do you guys think of this?
Nintendo being cheap. Because they're just recycling the same old programs and then get mad when people hack their stuff and wonder why. You're using the same stuff. You're recycling the same programs. Get some people on your programs. Get some money on these programs so they can be less likely to be hacked so soon. They're going to get hacked.
It's going to get hacked regardless.
They're going to get hacked no matter what. But if you want to, 24 hours. But if you want to prolong the hacking for at least maybe a year, get some money put into it. Otherwise, all these arguments about we're trying to protect you is just invalid.
It's a pretty bad look, especially after Nintendo's gone on this rampage of taking down all these ROM sites and it turns out that all the things on this are just ROMs. They're getting loaded on. All it is. Oh man, it's so bad. G-Rock, what do you think of this?
I'm gonna be 100% honest, man. People in chat don't get mad. This is about what I expect from Nintendo. Like, it is. I really do. Like, to me, like, they regressed online anyway from what they had to Wii U to Switch. So this is about what I expect. And everybody, Nintendo never had that issue where like they got targeted, but now since you're paying with the other two. Yeah, welcome to the world of getting smashed. Yeah, welcome to the world of getting targeted every day.
Yeah, because didn't the Sony executive say their network is attacked every single day?
Shuya said that every day. It's been an increase of like Xbox in the last couple of months. Xboxes have been having issues with stuff every day because they're getting hit. So now you in that group, bro, because it ain't free no more. We're gonna see how you hold up.
Dynamite for subscribing.
Oh, that's an interesting little subscription thing there.
It's Plus Ultra.
What's up? But yeah, like hackers, like what Nintendo needs to understand is that mostly for hackers, this is just something that they do just to challenge their skills and just to prove a point. And most of them are harmless, and most of them don't really want anything from. They just want to prove a point. Look, we have
basically, yeah.
Most of them, but for the most part,
a lot of the time they just want to prove that they can do it.
Yeah, but you're gonna get those few malicious hackers that actually want to do harm. So you need to beef up your security and stop being half-assing it.
I don't know, man. I'm pretty sure when Sony was down for like a month and a half, I was there.
That was wild.
I remember that. I don't have any faith that they are gonna beef up their security. Because they might go to extremes
the only
where it hurts their
thing that's good about this is with the way Nintendo's online is handled, every section is actually separate. So them hacking this app doesn't actually affect their online gaming portion, so that's whatever. I suggest people you don't do this. Even though it is easy to do, I suggest you don't do it because Nintendo will brick your Switch.
They'll brick your
It's gonna happen, so just don't do it. If you have an NES Classic or an NES Classic, go ahead and do it because that shit isn't online anyways. But the Switch, once Nintendo pops out their next update and you go online with it, you will get your Switch bricked. So don't do this, even though it's quite easy apparently. Just wait until Nintendo puts in more games into their service, which will take time, apparently. So, other exciting news. Nintendo's N64 trademark for the N64 controller gets approved in Europe. I think we all know what this means. We're getting an N64 remastered console. It's coming out. It's going to be full size. You can put your cartridges in. No, of course, we're going to get the N64 Mini. That's next in line because we just had the NES and SNES. And this is awesome news because I love my N64. I still got it back there. And if we get like N64 with, let's say, 20 games, that will be an amazing little product. And it'll probably be about $100. So N64 didn't have like an amazing amount of games, but 20, you can definitely get an amazing 20 games out of that thing. You guys excited?
That's another damn mini. This is Nintendo. They're gonna sell all their minis. They're gonna go all the way up to the freaking Wii U mini.
Oh yeah, the Switch is a Wii U mini.
I know, but they're gonna do another one, and you're gonna.
You guys excited for this one though? You guys big N64 fans?
Yeah, I can dig it. I'm ready.
I
just want to see what they're gonna put on
there. I have a split answer on this.
What's your
answer? I loved the N64, so I am gonna buy it. Of course, no. I love the N64 because Mario Kart, Diddy Kong Racing, and everything.
Okay,
but then this is also the same time period.
Don't say it. Don't say it.
Off to the side. The PlayStation came in my life.
Oh no!
The Sony fanboy. Why we bring him in our chat?
Why do we I mean, I'll do like I did with the other ones. I'll buy.
You gonna get that Sony Mini? You gonna get the PlayStation Mini for $100?
Of course.
$100?
I have two pre-ordered.
Of course he is. Of course he is.
I have two.
Yay!
Two NESs, two SNESs. I'll buy two N64s. Gotta get two of everything. Except the classic Xbox.
One to open and one to play.
Well, I keep one for myself and then one to flip. So So hey,
hey, hustle.
Nintendo don't make enough of nothing.
Yep.
Nintendo don't make enough of nothing. They not gonna go ahead.
Yeah, it's not
They
your
gonna play
fault.
me on the online and play them with the
If they made enough, it wouldn't be a problem.
They do this on purpose. It's only in it's like in the North America area. It's like over in Japan and most of the other countries.
They have no problem finding this shit. Yeah.
Yeah, but we tend to have issues everywhere. And
the biggest market somehow.
The biggest market, and you don't have any.
But let's what must-have games for this N64 do you guys want on it?
Man, I want GoldenEye on there, but I know it's not.
That's not even possible. But that's my number one too. That shit's owned by like 15 companies now.
I know.
When?
It's so many. Nobody knows who owns the actual
actual license to that specific.
It's just
game.
rolling around in space somewhere. It's in the cloud. That's where the IP is.
Like we could probably get Perfect Dark because they can just be like, "Hey Phil, give it to us," and they'll do it because they are bitches.
Yeah, they'll pay.
But like obviously Mario 64, that goes without saying.
Ocarina of Time.
Ocarina of Time will be there. Mario Kart 64, Smash Brothers, maybe. It would have to put 4 controllers.
Pokemon Snap should be on there.
Pokemon Snap would be fire. Or Stadium, nice. Either one.
Yeah, I'm gonna get
Yeah, they should put a Mario Party game on there. They're saying Castlevania 64 in the chat. I didn't play that one.
Nobody's gonna. They're not gonna
Kirby 64. Please let Kirby 64.
Kirby Crystal Shards. That game was awesome.
Yes, that is the best.
DK 64.
No, hell no. No. Yoshi 64 was good. I like that one.
But nobody want to hear the DK rap?
No,
just me.
No. Star Fox 64, obviously. That's
oh my god! For the 50th time, we getting Star Fox.
It'd be funny if they actually have like a tiny little Rumble Pack attachment that you could plug into the controllers.
They should.
Oh, yeah,
that would be so funny.
Was good. Yep.
And a tiny little expansion pack that you gotta buy separately. That doesn't actually do anything.
Nothing.
Yeah, they definitely
Bomberman
should.
64, that was a good one too.
That was a good one too.
Jet Force Gemini, that again, awesome game. They'd have to go through Microsoft for that one.
They might be able to get it from.
I don't know if they put Mario Kart 64. I don't think they're gonna put Diddy Kong Racing.
I don't think so either. It'll be one or the other.
Yeah.
I don't think they do a Diddy Kong
because
Rare owns like most of those characters.
Yeah, that's they just talk to Microsoft.
Just talk to Microsoft.
They're like best friends now.
They didn't talk to Microsoft about their online. They go talk to them about a mini.
I know.
I mean, that's Nintendo though.
That's how it is.
They'll talk to them about some games, but some online they
don't want to do it. But yeah, this thing could be a beast, man. I'm telling you, this N64 mini could be the best of the bunch.
Yep.
Definitely.
While we're on classic consoles, a different little classic console got announced yesterday. Hilariously, only a couple hours after Nintendo launched their online service, which also happened to launch 20 old games. And that's Sony's PlayStation Classic console coming out this December, loaded with 20 games for $100, and it does not come with a power cord. But this is pretty cool. Obviously, it's they're taking advantage of what Nintendo has now popularized, which is the classic consoles with the NES and the SNES. Now, Sony wants in on the fun, and that's perfectly fine, because if something's successful, you copy it. Unless you're Nintendo and you do your own online and do it terribly.
No need to copy that.
But you get the console. You get 2 controllers which don't have the analog sticks, which I can't understand why they did this, other than trying to keep the cost down, I guess. You get a USB cable, and I think that's for the controllers, because you do not get an AC adapter, and it's 45% smaller than the normal PS1, so that's pretty cool. Chris, you obviously are getting this.
2 of them.
You have 2. You already have 2.
Hey, sell me the other one. Because I might not find one.
Basically, if you don't pre-order this, you're not going to get it, kind of situation.
I can't pre-order. That's the problem.
Just like the NES and the SNES, it is number 1 on that.
Yeah, it's number 1 US and number 1 seller right now. Yeah. So I just wanted to get your guys' thoughts. Do you think this was a targeted move by Sony to announce it the same day Nintendo announced their online service?
Of course. Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
It is what it is.
It is what it's a smart move. Like, Sony's a savage, man. It is what it is.
Sony don't care. They're gonna do what they need to do to make money. And
exactly.
If they want to take the fire away from Nintendo's Online, which wasn't really doing.
No, they didn't even need to.
They didn't really need to, but they figured, hey, why not?
All they did was kick some sand on the non-existent fire.
That's all they did.
But it's a smart move by Sony. Obviously, this thing is going to be super successful. It is really funny because this time last year, that idiot Jim Ryan said nobody wants to play old games on PS1 and PS2 games.
That dude's an
flash forward 1 year, and here comes the PlayStation Classic. That dude is an endless source of stupidity.
That dude's an idiot. When he said that, I was like, God, this is gonna bite us one day.
He says dumb shit.
Yeah, I'm just like, I'd rather the shoe takes his time talking than hear Jim Ryan say something.
Yeah,
like, shoe,
I agree,
don't
man.
let him touch the mic anymore.
That guy doesn't think before he says things.
Yeah, he's like Aaron Greenberg.
Yeah, basically. Aaron Greenberg's worse. Aaron Greenberg's just a fan that somehow works for Xbox. What else was I going to say? Oh, yeah, it's coming with 20 games, but they've only announced 5 games so far. Final Fantasy VII, Tekken 3, Ridge Racer Type 4, and... or did they only announce 4 games? I guess that's it. To be honest, these games aren't that exciting outside of Final Fantasy, so hopefully they...
Those are the only games?
That's the only ones they've announced.
The ones they've announced. Final
okay.
Fantasy 7 and Tekken 3. Tekken 3 is really big for PS1.
Yeah, Ridge Racer Type 4.
I don't care about Ridge Racer, about that.
And
Flash.
Jumping Flash and Wild Arms. Like, I don't know, man. I think they could have picked some better games. I'm hoping Legend of Dragoon is on it at least. That game,
man,
I forgot.
I don't understand why Sony doesn't do anything with that, and you own that. Why don't you touch that?
I don't understand why they're not doing it. Hopefully the rest of the games are good because there's still like 15 more to choose from. PS1 has a huge library of games, so I guess it might be difficult to narrow it down to just 20 and try to hit every genre. Well, we'll see. I'm sure it'll be fine. But yes, just another case of Sony copying Nintendo. But let's move on to the Nintendo Direct. We're just gonna talk about the Direct, recap what happened, what we liked, what we didn't like, and then we'll talk about the online service, and then we'll take questions and we'll get out of here. Also, make sure to put your questions in the Team Red Discord chat. Otherwise, I will not answer them. So first up on the Nintendo Direct, we had a new game announced, Luigi's Mansion 3.
Woohoo!
Super exciting for Luigi's Mansion fans. This comes right after Nintendo trolled everybody by putting Luigi's 1 Remaster on the 3DS, which made everyone lose their freaking minds. And now we have the announcement of Luigi's Mansion 3. We saw a little bit of gameplay. The game looks solid. It's not the most beautiful game, but obviously Nintendo games look better every time we see them, and this is sometime in 2019. You guys Luigi Mansion fans?
I never got a chance to play it, so this will probably be my first time. Would love it if they bring 1 and 2 to the Switch, but we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I'm excited.
I was hyped. I screamed. I was like the first one. I think I was like the first one in like the chat, the Team Red chat that like posted it and was going like nuts.
Yeah, you
like,
were going pretty nuts for it.
Like people were
like,
I can't wait for that. I knocked my Switch off the dock, and I was like, "Oh, that's cool."
Is it all right? Did you get?
It's good. It's good.
Okay. Yeah, it's looking like it's gonna be a good game. I'm hoping they make it more of a longer game. Like the second one, the 3DS one, it's like a 20-hour game or something, right? So this one is probably just as long, if not longer. It should be really solid. We'll see more later on. But Luigi's finally back. He's not just hawking balloons in Mario Odyssey.
He didn't die. They didn't kill him.
He didn't die. He somehow came back.
He might die for real in this game. We never know.
For real.
Then they show some 3DS stuff. It's basically old games from other consoles being remastered for 3DS, which is cool. It's a good way to keep the 3DS going for its last
Get
years.
the thing out of here.
Yeah, well, it's whatever. As long as they're not putting new games on there, I'm totally fine with it. I think Kirby's Epic Yarn for the 3DS is a good idea, though.
That's cute.
What else? Splatoon 2 getting update 4.0. This game gets a lot of updates. Holy cow.
Getting updated.
Yeah, they do a really good job providing content.
I'll give
for
them
this
credit
game.
for that. Yeah.
Yeah. The video they showed made it look like it was a Splatoon anime.
I know,
that was really cool.
They do have one coming, I think.
I think they have a manga. They've had a Splatoon manga before. I don't know if there's an anime though.
They might bring one.
They did show a new stage. They didn't really talk about it, but it was in the background, so I guess that's coming at some point. And there was, new weapons, new specials, and that's all going to be a free update, so that's really awesome. So if you're playing Splatoon, you got to make sure you sign up for that Nintendo Online so you can continue playing Splatoon with these new stuff that's coming out. You guys still play Splatoon?
Yep.
I don't
Did you get that DLC, the single-player DLC?
Yeah, I got it.
Is it good?
Honestly, man, I bought it because I was like, I'm going to play this. And I was like, just go back online and keep playing.
He never played it.
I don't know anybody who's played the single-player expansion. Everyone just plays online.
Yeah,
because that's all it matters in Splatoon.
Yeah, that's the main focus.
I don't care about Splatoon single player. Like I've heard that it's pretty good. It's pretty.
Like, it's good for getting you ready for the online, but that's about good for controls, learning the controls. And
it's a good way to teach you the controls.
And that's it.
It's got like good boss battles, but the actual like levels are not that fun.
They suck. Yeah, they're not so fun.
I play online.
Yeah, the online's the fun part. I like Salmon Run. I just wish they would like let us play Salmon Run whenever we want.
When you wanted to,
instead
not
on like some weird timetable thing. That really annoyed me. But then we saw Mega Man 11. This was spoiled because the demo actually came out. Because as we know, the Direct was delayed a week because of the earthquake. So some of the stuff we actually got spoiled ahead of time, which kind of sucks. It ruined the surprise because there was some pretty big stuff in here. Nintendo was gonna announce Mega Man 11. eShop demo launching today alongside the Direct, which I played the demo. It's okay. I'm hoping the other levels are better because the level in the demo was not that great. The boss battle was pretty cool, but that new amiibo looks freaking awesome.
Yeah.
Apparently, it says here if you tap the amiibo in your system, it'll grant you an additional E-Tank once per day, so that's pretty cool. You guys interested in Mega Man 11?
Kind of. Not really.
I'll be buying it. I'd buy that game twice. The PS4 version is the one I'll actually play, and then the Switch version would just be the collectible version.
Maybe for the Switch, you just buy the amiibo. Mega Man 11, we'll have to wait and see. I gotta see more of these levels, because the one I played, I was just kind of on it. Well, we'll see. I like Mega Man, so I'll probably just end up getting it.
It looks like it's gonna be.
It looks like it's going to be good. Like, I saw the trailer, they showed more levels and more bosses. Those looked more exciting. I don't know why they chose this one for the demo. I think that might have been a bad choice. Let's see. Mario Tennis Aces is getting more content, more free characters. This game is also getting updated quite a bit, but they won't give me my freaking tournaments, which is what I want. But you're getting Birdo, Shy Guy, Koopa Paratroopa, and PD Piranha, which is hilarious because that dude takes up half the freaking field by himself.
Half the freaking field. Yeah.
He's going to be OP as hell.
He's just using his little leaf arms.
It's crazy. And they said they're going to keep adding characters until next June. That is nuts.
That's crazy.
That's a lot of content. And there's a new co-op mode where you can unlock hats and alternate colors for characters. It's basically doing those, you hit the ball through the hoops and you collect coins and shit. Okay, but you can do that as a co-op mode. And that is coming, actually, that came out yesterday. So that version came out yesterday. So now you can play with Birdo, Shy Guy, Koopa Paratroopa, and PD Piranha. I've not seen any videos online about this, so I don't know if anybody even knows.
Is anybody even playing this game still?
I don't know. I don't know. I was real hype about Mario Tennis Aces, man.
I was too. I bought it every day.
The online is just
died fast.
The online for that is just so difficult to do and so bare bones. I'm really hoping they fix that, because then that game will be a lot better.
Oh, yeah.
And then I'll definitely go get it again. I have no problem with that. It's just like, if it's not going to do what I want it to do, then it serves no purpose.
It's no purpose. Yeah. I had to get rid of mine, so.
Yeah.
Mine sits on the shelf.
Yeah, you still have it, right?
Yep, it sits on the shelf.
Alright, well, if they ever get the tournament thing, I'll get it, and then we can start doing that. This one's pretty cool too for beat 'em up fans. Capcom's beat 'em up bundle coming to the Nintendo Switch as of 2 days ago. It's already out. It has Final Fight, King of Dragons, Captain Commando, Knights of the Round, Warriors of Fate, and more. I saw some robot one that looked really cool, Armored Battle or something like that. I think Sean was playing this. It looked pretty fun. I think it's like what, $20 or $30. If you like beat 'em ups, old school beat 'em ups from Capcom, then this is probably for you. And you can do 4-player co-op and online too, so that's pretty exciting. Polly
I've been
for Mario
watching a few
Tennis Aces.
videos of it.
Pauline should be in Mario Tennis Aces, by the way. You guys interested in this beat 'em up games?
Not anymore. After watching a few, people were having problems like trying to get it to not be, I guess, stuttery and stuff.
Oh, it's stuttering?
Yeah, it seems to be stuttering in some places. Mostly on the online version. The single player version seems to work fairly okay. Just have a few
it's just the online.
there. But the online is definitely looking horrid. But I'm not too interested because I'm more interested in the Sega Bundle since it has the game the beat 'em up I want the most. So.
Okay, well, this is an option. Hopefully they sort out that online stuff, because 4-player online co-op for a beat 'em up sounds pretty fun to me, actually. If you're into beat 'em ups but you kind of wish they had evolved, I suggest checking out Yakuza series, because that is basically the evolved version of a beat 'em up game with a deep story, and it's freaking awesome.
Yes, it is.
Hopefully it comes to Switch. We'll see. New Super Mario Brothers U, one of the worst kept secrets in gaming, is being remastered for the Nintendo Switch, now called New Super Mario Brothers U Deluxe. It includes the Luigi Bros. U bundle, the DLC pack, and they've also included Toadette and Nabbit, who apparently is invincible because he takes no damage, so he's basically the Funky Kong of this game.
He's the easy mode.
Yeah, so if you're not too great at 2D platformers, maybe try it out with Nabbit. And then there's Toadette, who apparently transforms into Peach, but they're calling her Peachette, which is pretty sad that the highest thing Toadette can ever aspire to is to turn into a different character. But she can double jump, and she gets an extra boost before falling into the bottomless pits, so she's kind of another easy mode. That game's coming out July 11, 2019, so that is starting off 2019. This is actually a really good game. It's an old game. It was one of the launch titles for the Wii U, but it is excellent. It is a very good Mario Brothers game. And now that it's on the Switch, you guys know I love when these Wii U games come to the Switch, because a win for the Switch and a loss for the Wii U is a win for me.
So salty.
But you guys played this before?
I didn't like this version of Mario.
Oh, really? Oh.
No, I didn't like it. I played the other one, the
one on the Wii.
Yeah, the other Wii one, that was the 3D version.
Oh, 3D World.
Yeah, 3D World.
That's probably coming next year to Switch.
Probably.
Chris,
I like the catboards and stuff. Those are fun.
Yeah, 3D World was actually an excellent game.
3D World was fun.
Yeah.
Very fun. I like it.
I hope that
not better than Odyssey, but it was 3D.
It's not as good as Odyssey, but actually the Champions Road is way harder than the last level in Odyssey. The secret level.
That's what Nick always says too. Nick's always like, I love 3D World more than Odyssey, and I'm like, I've never met anybody in my life more wrong than. That's okay.
That's the only better thing about 3D World is the super challenging level that you get after collecting everything. You get a secret level. That one is harder in 3D World than it is in Odyssey. But other than that, Odyssey's better in basically every way.
Yeah. Not even close.
Not even close, really. Yeah. But this is coming out. Hopefully, at some point, we get Mario Maker and 3D World, because those are excellent games. And if we can get them on the Switch, I think that would be fantastic. Kuuppon, this is more of your wheelhouse.
This is the weirdest game.
Katamari Damacy is being remastered for the Nintendo Switch.
Yes.
And it's marking the first occasion of the series being on a Nintendo platform. I will play a video for you people so you can see what this game is.
It is stupid. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It's the stupidest game on earth, but it's freaking hilarious, and I love it. It was the most. I mostly played it.
I got no idea what's going on.
PlayStation 2. You're never gonna know. It's just something that you pick up and have some dumb fun with. It's so
Nintendo Switch is ready to roll. Are you?
I love
this
game.
is what the game looks like. It's so weird. You basically play a little guy and you roll stuff to make
roll
this guy
things
happy.
around and just try to make a star out of the.
It can only be Katamari Damacy.
It's so strange. What did this launch on? Like, is this a PlayStation game or something?
That
it was a PS2. It was a PS2 game. Yeah.
PS2 game. I see.
You better take control of the prince here.
And this is basically what you do. You just go around collecting stuff and you build it up and then you shoot it into the sky to make it into a star. What?
It is so silly. I love it.
It's so weird. There's dancing pandas, and you can use the Joy-Cons. But Kuuppon's super excited about this game, so I'll let her take over.
Oh, that's all I gotta say. It's a stupid game, and it's a dumb game for people who just want to have dumb fun. If you want to turn your mind off and do some stupid crap, this is the game for you. It's not meant to be something super mental and serious. You shouldn't even be trying to understand it. Because I gave up a long time ago.
So it's one of those like turn your brain off and just play kind of games.
It's essentially like when I first picked up the game, people were telling me about it, so I was like, all right, I'll check it out. So I picked it up one day, put it in my system, and I turned it on. The next thing I know is 2 hours later, I'm still rolling these freaking balls around. I'm like looking at myself pathetically in the mirror after that. Like, how did you get caught up in this dumbass game?
All right, so well, you heard it here first, people. Kuuppon's going to be rolling balls this winter, 2018.
Yes, rolling balls.
Not the snowball kind either.
Innuendos ensue. Rolling balls.
Okay, and then after that weird little game, we found out we had a trailer for the Nintendo Switch Online. It was basically pointless because they didn't show us anything that we didn't already know. They had a little video prepared though. They told us that with the Nintendo Paid Online, you get online access and you can play NES games, all stuff we knew. We learned a couple more of the games. I think that's where they revealed all the games. And then they told us that you can have cloud saves and that Lakitu comes and steals your saves. And, and then they showed us that there will be special deals, but they wouldn't tell us what the deals are. And at that point, the service was launching like in 2 days. So that was weird. So that was kind of pointless. So we can kind of move on from that because they didn't really teach us anything from that.
Nah, not at all.
We saw some more about Let's Go Pokemon, Let's Go Eevee, Let's Go Pikachu. The game is looking
casuals.
I don't care. I love it. This game looks amazing. They showed that instead of the HMs, the Pokemon, either your Pikachu or Eevee will learn the special attacks like Cut or Fly and all this other shit.
You're getting this game, right?
Yeah, I already have them pre-ordered. So I got both of them. I'm getting Pikachu and Eevee. Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's what's
up. I'm doing Eevee, just with the Pokeball. But
I was trying to get this, but I know myself.
I'm a Pokemon shill. I know it's not the right game, guys. I know it's casual.
Like what you want to play?
I don't give a damn.
It's gonna be awesome. This game's gonna be fire. From what I've seen, the game looks good. It looks fun. You do earn most of your experience points from catching Pokemon as opposed to fighting, but there's still all the gym battles and all that stuff too. I don't know. It looks good to me. I'm excited for it. And then the real Pokemon game, or the traditional one or whatever, that comes out next year. So that's still coming. So there's no need to be mad, people, about this game. I see so many people mad about this game. I just don't get it.
Because they're not even paying attention to the fact that the guys said that they have the.
Yeah, like the mainline one's coming next year. Like
they're just using this one to bring in the new crowd and to bring back the old crowd. Like that's all this is for.
These Pokemon games aren't for you. They're for me. They're for people like me that fell off Pokemon.
Yeah, that's all it is. It's just marketing for a new crowd and the people who left Pokemon, and to bring you all back together. So when the one comes out next year, you're all
transition over to the real one. So
yeah, that's all this
I'm
is.
a Pokemon shill and I'm buying it. I don't care what nobody.
So if this isn't for you, then obviously just wait till next year. That's all.
Yeah, I don't care. This is what it is.
It is what it is, man. It's coming out soon, November 18 or something like that.
Yeah.
Then
I was gonna get it, but
you're not getting it now.
No, I know. I probably play it, so it's better that I don't waste money.
Fair enough. Then Game Freak showed us a brand new game, brand new RPG for the Switch, exclusive game called Town.
Interesting.
It looks like the same visuals of Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee. It's probably the same engine. The game looks pretty cool. It looks like the entire game is taking place in that one village, and you're fighting off monsters and stuff. So it might not be a super long RPG. But I'm interested to see. Like, it's hard to tell from now because like they only showed us so much. But it has tactical battle commands, kind of like Pokemon-ish. So we'll see. We'll probably see more sometime next year. But you guys interested in the town?
I am interested in it. So I want to see more, obviously. So I'll just wait and see what they show us in the future. But I'm definitely interested in it. I'm
gonna buy that game. I'm waiting for them to say level.
To say what?
I'm waiting for like Game Freak to say, "Oh yeah, this is a collaboration."
Oh.
That would automatically make that. It looks like a level 5 game. So
it might be. So far, we just know that it's Game Freak. Yeah. But anything new from Game Freak is pretty cool. Because I remember they made Tembo the Badass Elephant. I like that game. That game is great.
He's so serious.
And then we had another game revealed, which was already leaked because the direct was delayed or whatever. That was City Skylines, which was there, and you can play it today announcement. And apparently, like, this game runs like crap. Like, it is so laggy.
I don't doubt that.
It looks like shit. In that direct, that was one of the ugliest games I've ever seen on the Nintendo Switch. Like, if you watch my live stream, I was just watching it, I was like, what the fuck am I looking at right now? It was so ugly. And then we find out it's like, at least in Canada, it's a $50 game, and it runs like shit. So I don't know, because like this game is like really CPU heavy. Like even on PC, if you don't have a decent CPU, this game runs like crap. So I don't know what they were thinking putting this game on Switch, but
somebody's gonna play
that game is a definite pass. I'm gonna put that in the no buy zone.
I was never interested in it to begin with, so it doesn't matter.
It's interesting that they're trying to bring.
I mean, if I was gonna get it, I would play it on a PC game that is PC intensive like this will only be played on PC.
The thing that's annoying though is these kind of games like this City Skylines. If it PC and it's mainly a PC game, and if you bring it to Switch, they should have cross progression.
Yeah.
And I don't know, that would be better.
It's not like the PC guys are gonna have an advantage other than it not stuttering, but like there's
not even that. It's like it's mainly a single player game for the most part.
Yeah,
so like if you build your if you build your city on your PC or whatever, then you're out and about. You can continue on your Switch. Like, wouldn't that be a lot better?
Yeah, that would be nice.
Like,
yeah, that would be nice.
I don't know. Like, that seems like a missed opportunity.
Definitely,
Nintendo should just allow that. Like, because it's a third-party game, anyways. Yep. Then we got more of my second most hype game of 2019 after Bayonetta 3, and that's Damon Ex Machina. This game looks so freaking good. We saw more weapons, more exchangeable parts. It showed you can upgrade your dude with more armor, stuff like that. And they revealed that we can do 4-player online co-op in this game. And it is going to be amazing. And it's coming sometime in 2019. Are you guys excited for Damon Ex Machina?
Yeah, boy.
I was not buying this game when they first announced it. I was like, oh, cool. And I'm like, whatever. And I looked at it this time when they showed a little bit more. And I was like, oh. Okay, I can see it. I play this now. Yeah. The 4-player thing. The 4 players is what got me.
The 4-player co-op thing. R.I.P. Scalebound. But
oh my god.
R.I.P.
Hey, I was about to take a Scalebound joke too.
That's so horrible.
But that game is coming hopefully early 2020, but we're not sure. And then we saw Yoshi. Finally, Yoshi has been shown to us, and it was all the rumors were true. Yoshi's Crafted World is the name of the game.
It's so pretty.
This might be one of the best looking platforming games I've ever seen in my life.
And I love the idea behind it.
The concept that they're able to make a game where you can go forwards and backwards and it's still going to have the same kind of level design and the momentum of a platformer is mind-boggling. Because most platformers can't get the momentum down going one way. These guys are going to do it going both ways. Like, that's crazy. And you're going in between and flipping the world around. Like, this shit is wild.
Like, you get to turn things around, unlock stuff, go forward, backwards in the levels, in the foreground, the background. Like, oh my god. I was like, okay. I wasn't interested at first.
When I saw all that, I was like, this should be top of your list right now.
I have to. Like, I normally just don't like Yoshi games. I don't know why, but like, when I saw this, I was like, okay.
Yeah, you should try Woolly World. Woolly World was an awesome game.
And I don't doubt that. I just wasn't interested.
Yeah, but this one looks even.
But I'm getting this one, so.
I didn't play Woolly World. That was the point where Nintendo pissed me off.
Yeah, you had jumped off. You jumped off a Nintendo.
Yeah, I jumped off the Wii U.
Yeah, you were gone at that point.
He jumped off the boat at that point. He was like, "I'm out of here." Jumped into the water and swam to fucking shore.
But after the new Yoshi game does look really good. I was like, "Oh man, it's gonna be Yoshi again." I remember vividly. Like, sitting with my friend, I'm like, oh man, another Yoshi. And I'm like, he looked at me, he's like, what was you saying, bro? I was like, yeah, so this is a day one, doc.
Yep. And it's running Unreal Engine 4 as well, which is why the game looks so good.
It looks awesome.
Yeah,
I was really impressed, man. I'm like, so So Yoshi, they actually, you know, they put some oomph into this game.
Yeah.
And then I'm looking at Kirby sitting on my shelf. I'm like,
Right,
y'all didn't even try. Y'all didn't even try.
They don't even try with Kirby.
That Kirby game was definitely not a full effort.
I'm just sitting up here looking at Kirby, like, and I still like. I was such a fan of Kirby, and I just like wish they would just do something with him.
That Kirby Star Allies, it's not a bad game. It's
not a bad game.
It's too easy. It's too short, and there's not enough imagination in it.
Yeah, it's just a straightforward platform.
Very by the books Kirby
game.
This looks like they're innovating.
Well, maybe, I think this is simply because too, where the Yoshi is like Kirby gets a crap load of releases every gen.
Yeah,
like Yoshi doesn't. Yeah. So
Yoshi gets usually one per console.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, usually one per console. So I think they were like trying to go like balls to the wall with it, which is good. It looks really nice.
It looks very.
So good. I was like really impressed.
Like I'll say this: like as much as I did not like the little drawing crap in the last one, at least it was fairly creative for what it was. But it was still stupid. And then they give us a mainland freaking Kirby this time, but they just didn't even try. And then looking at Yoshi, I'm like, you couldn't even attempt to do something similar.
Yeah, like you can't tell me after looking at this Yoshi game that they tried with that fucking Kirby game.
No, they did not.
And they didn't try
at all.
They just basically went back to the one that was on the 3DS.
It was basically like a 3DS game ported to Switch.
Yeah, that's essentially what it was.
But yeah, look, Yoshi's looking amazing. That's supposed to be spring 2019, so let's say March, April, around there. This game's going to be freaking amazing. This is a day one Yoshi boy for me. And I'm excited to see whatever new Yoshi amiibo we get. Maybe it's a cardboard amiibo, who knows? Maybe it's a Labo. You got to build your Yoshi.
I was about to say,
Labo.
Maybe you got to build like a Labo Yoshi tongue, and you got to wear
Labo
it.
Yoshi amiibo.
It's a
Labo
like
Yoshi amiibo. They give you a little dock.
I'm just happy Yoshi got a new game so quickly after Woolly World. That's excellent. Then we got another leaked thing. That was Civilization 6. This is actually first time Civilization has come to console. And it's not on PlayStation or Xbox. It's only on the Nintendo Switch.
Interesting.
And again, no cross progression. And this game is coming out November 16. I'm not a huge Civilization guy, but I know a lot of people are. And this is supposed to be one of the best ones from the reviews anyway. So that's a big win for Switch, I guess. It's a console exclusive. And that's coming November 16. You guys interested in this?
Not in the slightest.
Yeah, I'm okay. I don't care.
I don't blame you. Let's move on. Then we have a brand new Star Fox game called Star Fox Battle for Atlas. It's going to have...
He ain't lying.
As far as I'm concerned, this is a Nintendo Switch exclusive. Because you gotta be batshit
on the other console.
You gotta be batshit crazy to buy this game on a different console. Because this game has an entire storyline just for Star Fox. You get new characters and you get specific R-Wing toys as well. And they're gonna have Wolf in the game as an enemy. Like, this shit is awesome. It's basically a Star Fox game. I don't even think of it as Starlink.
I don't even call it Starlink. I call it
Yeah, it's Star Fox Battle for Atlas.
Starlink. I mean, they knew what they were doing when they did Starlink. And Nintendo saw this and they were like, "This is our Star Fox game. Quick!"
Yeah, Nintendo actually went to them several times and then implemented Star Fox as they wanted it. Yeah. I'm surprised they didn't officially secure it as an exclusive. You think they would at that point.
It's really funny. Nintendo actually going to someone.
Yeah, I know, but that's how good this game is. Because there was a lot of gameplay videos at Gamescom, and everyone that's been playing it says it's very good.
Yeah.
So that's exciting. That's good to see. This is definitely the Star Fox game we were supposed to get last gen.
It looks good. It saddens me because I always look at it and be like, this looks good. Why couldn't this be the Star Fox?
Like, it looks really good.
Why was this hard?
I don't know, man. But now we're getting it, and it's from Ubisoft, so that's cool. Ubisoft brought us Mario Rabbids Kingdom Battle, so I trust Ubisoft.
They should just let them make a full game at this point, though. Now.
Yeah, they might as well. Like, this should have just been an exclusive game called Star Fox.
Yeah, I don't see why it wasn't. Like, no one cares about this on PlayStation.
Nobody on Xbox or PlayStation is talking about this game. They don't care.
They don't care.
Because it's basically a Nintendo game at this point.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't give a shit. They do not care.
That's coming out next month, right? October something. So that's pretty cool.
Yep.
Yeah, I think it's next month. So that's exciting. I'm looking forward to playing Star Fox next month. And Then we got the bomb dropped on us. We knew about Crystal Chronicles because that got announced by Square Enix, and then we're like, oh wow, Crystal Chronicles coming. That's pretty cool. But that's not where it ended. We got Final Fantasy 15 Pocket Edition, World of Final Fantasy Maxima, Chocobo's Mystery Dungeon, and Final Fantasy 12, 7, 10, 10-9, and that's a lot of freaking Final Fantasy.
That's a lot of
games.
Final Fantasy. Jesus.
Basically everything except 8 for whatever reason.
Square Enix
that
said,
is a
just
lot of
give them
Final
everything.
Fantasy. Yeah, Square Enix is back in full force with Nintendo at this point. We couldn't get the real Final Fantasy 15, but they at least got the Pocket Edition. But that is a lot of Final Fantasy. And that's going to be spread out throughout the end of this year and throughout 2019. Probably about 1 or 2 months out apart from each other. This is pretty big news because Final Fantasy has not been on Nintendo other than like some spin-off games like Crystal Chronicles in a long time.
In a very long time.
So, I don't know. That's huge news. You guys interested in any Final Fantasy?
Of course. I'm not going to play Final Fantasy on Nintendo, though. But I'm going to play it.
Hey, at least he's honest.
Going to play it. But I mean, it's great that Nintendo guys are getting it because they've been neglected for so long. So it's good. Everybody gets to play it. And the Xbox guys who are not thinking the Nintendo guys are existing. So you guys get it too. And we know that's gonna sell like 5 copies over there again.
Yeah, so it's not gonna sell great over there.
Not gonna sell great over there, but Nintendo guys will pick up the slack.
Oh yeah,
you're welcome.
Yeah, I think a lot of these are gonna sell extremely well on the Switch, as most games.
Oh, they're all gonna all gonna do really well.
They're all gonna do gangbusters. Maybe not Pocket Edition of 15. I don't know about that one, but the other ones should. Then we saw the Smash Brothers bundle, which we kind of talked about earlier, where you get the. Actually, I'll just show you guys what it looks like. Smash Brothers. Whoops, spelled Smash Brothers wrong. I'm so tired. Smash Brothers Ultimate Switch Bundle.
Damn, you type fast.
Okay, this is what the bundle looks like. This is the dock. We have the Switch characters on the front here from Smash Brothers. You got the main ones, the original 8, which is the ones I wanted on the front there. Which looks really cool. It's in black and white. I think that's so it doesn't stand out too much on your entertainment system. I think that's a good idea. Although I do wish this Nintendo Switch logo was red. I think that would look really cool.
Did they announce that they're doing the dock separately? Because I'd buy the dock.
They're selling the dock separately in Japan, but I would assume you could import it. But the Joy-Con is super lazy. Like it's one line here, one line there. That's oh my god.
They were like, whatever, just put a Smash logo.
Yeah, basically just put part of a Smash logo somewhere. They'll get it. They'll understand.
That is just too damn
It's
lazy
so bad. The Pro Controller's pretty bad too. They have the full Smash logo here, but I don't like that this part is
I just wish they put
white.
some color on they shit.
Yeah, whatever. But like that's a cool bundle. If you're interested in Smash Brothers, like I think this is the bundle to get.
The Pro Controller's hell of a lot better though.
I don't like it. But that's just me. I think
it's a lot better. I don't like it.
It's way better.
Really, a lot better.
I'm getting the $140 version of Smash. So
that's the one with the Pro Controller in the game.
Oh yeah. Of course. Smash Bros. Gotta go balls to the wall for Smash Bros.
Yeah, it's a once a generation game, and they always go all out for it.
Oh yeah, and this one looks awesome. So
yeah, it's gonna be the best Smash Brothers. That goes without saying.
I already have that day scheduled off for work.
Yep.
So we're good.
I already got that one paid off, ready to go. And then we got, what else did we get? They showed us Isabelle's fighting in Smash. I'm not sure if she's an Echo Fighter, but she kind of looks like an Echo Fighter villager.
Like she has her own sets. Her own
it does. She does look like she has like brand new moves. They don't. I mean,
but some of her moves look the same. Like she digs into the ground and something grows up. Like it looks like they just changed the animations.
Yeah. I think she is an Echo Fighter, but they did say they want to change up the move sets for them a little bit. So
yeah, she might be. Either way, she looks like an interesting character. She looks like an absolute psychopath while she's beating on people.
It's like this cute little character beating up.
You would never think that. Then Nintendo trolled everyone because everyone thought that was going to be a new Animal Crossing game. Then it turned out just to be Isabelle. And in the midst of everyone having a heart attack, Tom Nook came up on screen and said, "I better do some shit while she's fighting." And then we got Animal Crossing 2019, the real one. It's coming.
Yay!
Yes.
People are excited. It's
Yes.
not that crappy one we had on Wii U. It's not a HD port of that. Luckily, this is a mainline Animal Crossing game.
Get your SD cards ready, by the way.
Yeah, get your SD cards. This is going to be like a 100+ hour game. So this is exciting news for Animal Crossing fans. We got a brand new game announced here. We got Luigi's Mansion 3. This was a really good direct. What did you guys think overall?
It was solid, obviously aside from the online, but it was a really solid direct. Definitely had me excited and whatnot. Unfortunately, I didn't get to record myself because I completely forgot, so I watched it later, but I enjoyed it.
I thought it was solid too, but I generally because I platform, so a lot of this stuff is ported over for me.
Yeah.
But like Luigi's Mansion and Animal Crossing, when they announced that, I was like, and that's a bomb. And that easily trumps just about everything announced that they did this year, except Smash Bros. But I was really impressed. I was like, damn, 2019 gonna be fire.
2019 is looking really good for the Switch as far as like first party stuff goes, especially.
Yeah, I'm like, so y'all was just chilling kind of this year because
they definitely let this year be the indies and third party game year.
I mean, but I guess they wanted to ruin your wallet next.
So, 2019's starting off like right at January. They got an exclusive ready for you. They're not playing around in 2019.
Nintendo's being nice, Alex. They're trying to make sure you look. We'll let you recover from 2017. But next year, that ass is mine.
Basically.
I'm down for it. I'm here for it though. They're gonna pretty much kill it, man. They got heavy hitters. So and then we round the end of the year off with Pokemon too. So
they're gonna have the mainline Pokemon, probably Bayonetta as well, sometime maybe around October. That last half of the year is gonna be crazy. It's gonna be a really good time to get a Switch in 2019. I could see why people would have held off this year because exclusive wise it was kind of weak. But 2017 was excellent. 2018 was kind of whatever. But 2019 is already might be almost on par with 2017, which is nuts because 2017 was fucking crazy. But that's it for the direct. Overall, I guess we all thought it was pretty good. I saw some people out here saying it's the best direct they've ever seen in their life. That's a bit of an overstatement, but it was very, very good.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Yeah, it was a good direct, but let's not overstate.
The only downfall of the direct, of course, was talking about the Nintendo Switch Online, which is what we will get into now, and then we will do questions and we will get out of here. So the Nintendo Switch Online is out now. I have it. I don't think Chris or Kuuppon have it, and it's kind of whatever. It's not amazing in any sort of way. It's very bare bones, but we all knew this going in. The 20 NES games are whatever. They work fine. More games will probably get added later. I'm excited for when the SNES stuff comes in. I'm hoping that pans out to be true because I'm still fully confident that this is their way of doing Virtual Console more like a Netflix style. That's what I see it as. And the cloud saves do work. I was streaming and showing you guys how to do the cloud saves for the games that support it. Because unfortunately not every game supports cloud saves, which is a huge mistake, and Nintendo needs to fix that because cloud saves need to be mandatory because there's no other way to back up your saves on the Switch because they don't allow you to back up to the SD card. But the games that do cloud saves, they work perfectly fine. It does not take long at all. And it's supposed to be automatic, but I was just doing them manually. The servers are the same. Because I was streaming Mario Kart. Peer. Yeah, they're peer-to-peer. Nothing's changed. It's not even improved. Because I was playing Mario Kart. We played four matches, and I already had to disconnect. So, and it happened live. So it's not like it can even pretend or not do that on purpose. It just happened. So nothing has changed from when we were getting this stuff for free. It's just you happen to pay for it now. The cell phone app has been updated now, so now it supports 5 games. I think Mario Kart can be supported now, and there's some few other ones. It's not just Splatoon anymore. I've not tried it yet, but from people in the Discord, they said it actually does work pretty good. So that's cool, but we're obviously just going to continue using Discord because this app is just fucking useless. But It is what it is. If you want to play your Nintendo games online, you have to get this service if you want to play online. Like, if you're one of the people that want to boycott the system, more power to you. But this is already the #1 selling thing on Amazon after the PS1 Classic, so it's not going anywhere. So your boycotts, unfortunately, are in vain. I'm just being honest.
I have it. I will say this. If I did not have the coins in the eShop to pay for it,
you bought it with the eShop coins. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he did buy one. How much was it?
It's 2,000 coins.
Yeah, it's 2,000 coins. I just happened to have enough because I bought a crap ton of stuff for Switch. So then it was like hey, $20. I was like, cool, whatever.
Yeah, like that's a really good way to circumvent paying for it if you have enough gold coins from buying all the games over these past year and a half.
I only got 50 cents.
Yeah, I was there, like I was like, me and my friends have been playing like Splatoon like every day. So I'm like, oh god, I can't play it. And then they all bought it, and I'm like looking on the shop. I'm like, I'll just pay the 20. And when I'm going towards like I was going towards the checkout, and it's like use coins, and it was like it waved me through. I was like, smooth. I'll take my whole year. Cool. See you this time next year. If you don't got it together, hopefully you make enough games that I can do this again next year.
So if we do some calculations here, because we all love numbers, right? Let's bring up the calculator. So you get 60 points for every $60 game. So you need 2,000 points divided by 60. If you buy 33 games, you get 33 full price games. You can get the Nintendo Switch Online for free.
No thanks.
That's a lot of games. You bought a lot of games, Chris. Goddamn.
I like
probably some stuff from
I like
days too.
I have a lot. I have like pretty much like all first party stuff.
Yeah,
I have some third party stuff. So I'm just like. I was like, okay, cool. I'm just like, whatever. I'm not opposed. This is my thing, because I know a lot of people are down on Nintendo for the Switch Online, which I can understand. I completely agree with.
Yeah, it's not great.
But my thing is that it sucks, but at the same time, like, you want to boycott it, and some people are forced to go ahead and do it. At the end of the day, Nintendo's going to get their money because everybody's going to get it when Smash drops. So they're going to get it now or later, so it doesn't matter. But at the same time, a lot of people have to think, too. For people that are boycotting, like, Switch Online, like, if you're still giving them money, like, period, like, they still winning. So, like, if you're not boycotting Switch in general, like, it kind of don't matter because they don't still get $60 out of you.
Yeah.
Like, they're still winning that. But I mean, Nintendo's gonna get it together. Hopefully, they'll get everything together. It'll get better. But I do agree for people who are just like, oh, it works fine. It's doing what I needed to do. It's like it was doing what you needed to do beforehand.
Basically, other than the cloud save stuff.
Yeah, other than that, but So I don't know. I think it's bad, but I think that they did a company move and they saw that Sony makes a crap load on Plus, Xbox makes a crap load on Live. Why wouldn't they do it? Which is like it's a sleazeball move, but these guys aren't friends. They're here to make money.
Yeah, they're here to make money. It is what it is. Like in reality, what I wish they would have done is just partner up with Microsoft, charge us $40 a month, use Xbox Live, and obviously just not get the games with gold stuff. But you have
that would have been dope.
That would have been great. Like that would have been ideal because like Xbox Live is the best console online experience. Period.
Definitely.
Yeah. So like if they could have did that, and since they're such buddy with Microsoft right now, that would have been great. But instead they went with DNA, and DNA gave us this situation with the app, and it's not great. The main
That's
thing,
a cell phone company, right?
I think they made cell phone games, but like I don't know why Nintendo chose them because they're obviously not good at their job.
Oh my god!
Like above all else, like the voice chat and all that shit, I honestly don't care because we can use Discord for all that. It's irrelevant. But like the cloud save thing, like that's got to change. That has to be mandatory on every game. That's ridiculous because it's the only way to save your games on the Switch, and they're picking and choosing. Like we just found out today, Luigi's Mansion 3 is not going to support cloud saves.
Or Animal Crossing.
Animal Crossing, yeah, not either.
With their stupid retard logic, it makes sense because they don't want you to clone all the items and shit. But like, Luigi's Mansion's a single-player game, and there's no special items and stuff like that. I just don't get it. It doesn't make sense. So, and these are first
Sorry
party
about
Nintendo
the baby
games.
in the background. She's flipping out.
She heard us talking about Nintendo Online. That's why she's crying.
She is mad.
She I want to goddamn claw saves.
Online.
I don't get the beef with that, man. Like, I don't see how everyone. I don't see how everyone else is just like getting it, and they can't like. I'm sure there's ways to prevent cheaters, but like you have to fix that.
Because everyone else does it. Like I was saying this yesterday on Reels podcast. Like Fortnite exposes everything wrong with the Nintendo Switch Online.
Oh hell yeah!
Because Fortnite does native voice chat from the Switch. It does cloud saves. It's a game where you can replicate items. So, but they're not doing it for Splatoon. Like. Everything about Fortnite shows what's wrong with this system, and at the same time, Nintendo's trying to sell you Fortnite in a brand new bundle. Like that's fucking madness.
Right.
But I don't know. It's not great. I don't understand. Like getting it is one thing. Like I got it because I want to play online, but like getting it and pretending like it's a great system and telling people it's great and everything, there's no problems with it. Just stop lying to people. Like, if you want it, get it. If you want to play online, don't stop yourself from playing online to prove a point to Nintendo, because it's not going to work. You've already seen its #1 seller on Amazon. That's not going to stop. The system's not going anywhere. The only one you're hurting is yourself. Like, if you want to play online, it's $20. Go play online. But don't lie to people and tell them that it's a great service, because it's not. It's the same service that you've had before, but now you have some cloud saves on intermediate games, and you have some NES games. It's not a great service, but if you want to play online, I feel like $20 shouldn't stop you from playing online. But that's just me. If you want to boycott, go ahead, more power to you, but I'm just letting you know it's not going to help. Because I feel like people think when they boycott, they're like that they're gonna push Nintendo. Like, how long have we been doing this?
I don't think anybody, like, there's a few kind of hell. I'm not just not benefiting. I'm not going to spend $20 to play with you guys just Mario Kart. There's nothing else I want to play online, so it doesn't benefit me. And so, like, maybe later when some more games that I want to play online come in, then sure, yeah, maybe I'll pick it up. But right now, it's not going to benefit me. And Mario Kart ain't it. Sorry, not sorry. But like think about it like this: their Japanese crowd is buying this shit, so that's you boycotting does serves no purpose anyway. Because the Japanese crowd don't give a shit. They're going to buy the online. So they already got their money. So it is what it is. If it does not benefit you, then okay, don't buy it. But if you want to play online, then like Alex said, play the fuck online. It's not going to matter either way. I mean, you're going to wait probably 20 years before they do any form of update to the damn service. So you waiting for them to do something to the service, which is not why I'm not buying it. It's just, I know they're not going to do anything for the next 20 years to the service, if at all. So when the games come that I want to play online, then I'll purchase it. Otherwise, it's not beneficial. Plus, I'm broke as a joke right now, so $20 is a lot for me right now, and I ain't gonna front. So it is what it is.
All right. So I guess we can do questions.
I think we had some questions.
Yeah, let me pull them up here. We'll do these questions, then we will head out because I gotta go to Costco. Jalen Pipes asks, what franchise should Nintendo and Sega do a crossover with? Oh, interesting. Yakuza would be interesting. I don't know what character. Maybe with Captain Falcon. That'd be really cool, actually.
That's actually funny.
That would be hilarious.
That'd be hilarious. Just Captain Falcon with some Yakuza.
But it would probably end up being a Fire Emblem guy.
Yeah, more than likely.
That might fit more. But that would be really cool.
They would modernize the Fire Emblem dudes, or they would send the Yakuza dudes back into like a feudal era.
Yeah, so like Kiryu could go into their world or something.
Yeah, he would just be some kind of feudal lore type deal.
Yeah. Because he's actually going into another game, Fist of the North Star or something like that. He's
that's what's
the Fist of the North Star game.
Yeah, that game looks freaking cool.
That Judge Eyes game looks really good.
That game looks fire. That game looks so good. It's basically Yakuza, but you play a cop.
Yeah, I was like, oh, that's a buy.
That's a buy. What about you guys? Nintendo cross Sega?
I have no clue, honestly.
Nintendo cross Sega. I can't think of me wanting to do. I don't want Sega to corrupt Nintendo.
Right?
Nintendo already has a bad home. I don't need Sega bringing anything else over here.
Oh damn!
Like Sega, I don't know. Sega can do their thing, and I kind of like the fact that they do their own thing and that they're not trying to collab. Maybe they'll come up with something that we never would have thought of, and it might
collaborate with Ubisoft. I don't know. Okay, let's go to Fly from the Inside. Question: how do you guys feel about predatory leakers? Basically, ever since Smash Ultimate Bundle has been revealed, people are saying only 2 characters are left to be added in the game.
I just don't get online to listen to that shit. That's what I just don't be online to listen to it. Don't look for it. You won't find it. If you're looking for it, you're gonna find it. I don't.
Yeah, like this kind of stuff it's kind of unavoidable. If you're on Twitter, you're gonna see this stuff. A lot of the time, you have to take it as just pretend it's not real, I guess, because a lot of the time it turns out not to be real.
Surprisingly, I didn't get the stuff that people were saying that was leaked for the direct and whatnot. It didn't get leaked. Yeah, sure, I wasn't on Twitter too much, but I'm like not looking for leaks.
Yeah,
I don't know. It's just when I know there's something I want to be surprised about, I don't go on the internet and I don't go looking for it. So, like I said,
that's just a byproduct of the internet. You can't avoid.
Like if you're on Twitter and Twitch and all that stuff, you're gonna get leaked. So if you don't want to be spoiled, just stay off until you're ready to.
It's like the same thing when people on Twitter cry about hearing people cry about things. Then go away.
Yeah, just leave. just log out for a little while.
Like, well, why don't subscribe to people that are quote unquote
crying about shit or whatever?
Like, it's not hard.
I mean, but
or why did you go to their channel?
This is video games in general too, though. It's just like this is how this industry and this fandom works. Like,
it is.
I mean, you think about it, like Xbox dudes do this like every month. They heard supposedly
they're always
ridiculous rumor that never comes to pass. They do this every month.
They get a rumor about a brand new game, it gets canceled, and they get a controller.
or headsets or something.
Or they hype up Shadow of the Tomb Raider to be better than Spider-Man, and 67% of the sales came from PlayStation. Bang bang.
That's a strong hoof. Hey, to be fair though, I bought Shadow of the Tomb Raider on the X.
Oh man, you're like one of 10.
One of the few.
Yeah, I needed a game.
You're the problem. No, you're the problem, Chris. You're fired.
It's the closest thing you can get to an exclusive. Okay, Jalen says, we're getting our first HD Metroid Prime, our first HD Animal Crossing, our first HD Luigi's Mansion, first HD mainline Fire Emblem, first HD mainline Pokemon. Do you think Nintendo is listening to the fans when it comes to bringing back their old IPs that people adore and want to see in HD for the very first time? Yes, because they actually told us before the Switch came out they're going to dig deeper into their IP well this time around.
I wouldn't have believed you.
Yeah, during the Wii U generation, if they said that, I wouldn't believe them. But this time I do, because they are already proving that's true.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
Two things on that one. Nintendo Prime Trilogy. If Nintendo doesn't do the Metroid Prime Trilogy, you guys are retarded. Yeah. That's easy money. You gotta do that.
They should just let Retro do that, because they ain't doing nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then two, I know the only game I want to see them, and it's not that old, is from 2011, but Kid Icarus Uprising has so much potential, dude, to be a great game, to be a great franchise. Do not let that go back.
The biggest problem with that game is the controls of the 3DS.
Fix that.
Yeah, and we won't have that problem now.
Yeah.
So now you gotta do it, because
even if they do an HD version of that game on the Switch, I think a lot of people would like that.
Yeah, that's a franchise that could die if they just ignore it.
Yeah.
But they could totally revive it.
Yeah. They should totally bring that back.
Do an HD remake of that one and make a Kid Icarus on that.
Yes, and I know this is not Nintendo, but I want Lost Story back.
What? Oh, yeah. Lost Story.
That was a great game.
I like that one. And what was that other one? The Lost Story and Pandora's Tower.
I didn't play that
those would be nice. That's the one I played. It's good.
I really like Lost Story. That's a great game.
I would love to see those too.
Bad Latency asks, do you think the Switch's online will get SNES games added after the N64 Classic launches? I'm in full belief that the N64 Classic is going to launch this holiday, and we're going to have a PS1 versus N64 battle. And it's going to be amazing. I would expect SNES games to come sometime in 2019.
My only issue is, why are they calling their thing the NES Nintendo Online and not just Nintendo on or something else? Why are they specifically calling it the Nintendo Entertainment System stuff online. So that's kind of had me concerned that that's just because they're not going to bring anything else. But hopefully they do.
They might have it as separate apps for each genre.
And that's what I was thinking too. That they would probably is ES version and then
because it's like a self-contained app.
And that's cool. If they're doing it that way, then that's fine. Then that works out.
That would make sense too, because it's literally just the NES Classic.
Just the NES stuff, so that would make sense. So hopefully they're doing it that way.
Separate apps for each generation of console.
What the fuck is this? I'm looking at the stupidest shit online. Let me stop.
Super Nerd asks, what month will Luigi 3 come out in 2019? Luigi's Mansion is not a huge franchise, so I would think it would keep away from the holiday time.
It'll probably be a summer game.
It might
drop. I would drop that before E3.
Yeah, that might be
prior to E3 would be good.
An April or May game, I guess. Before E3 would be good. But I don't know if it'll be ready that early though.
Well, I guess
if not before E3, then a little bit after it. But
my ideal
summer
timeline things is like, at least I know Mario Deluxe comes out in January.
Yeah.
We would technically skip February because I'm assuming they would have something there. But Yoshi would be March. April would be Luigi's Mansion. May would be Fire Emblem. And then
I forgot all about that.
We'll have like a little bit of downtime until after E3, and then they can announce whatever other bombs are going to drop. And then Pokemon's probably November. So
Pokemon's definitely November. That's pretty much locked down. You can even say November 20th. That's probably Q1 2019, I guess.
Yeah.
Maybe Q2, sometime around E3, I guess, because it's not a big enough game to stand alone around holiday time. It's just not.
Yeah, it's not.
Pugsley asks, do you think they will ever get rid of the mobile app and implement voice chat on the Switch itself?
Nope.
No,
because they would have
done it by now
for you to use it. Here's the thing, though. I'm gonna say this.
Yeah.
I posted it on Twitter and whatnot, but there is a headset that will make that app so much easier. It's the Steel Series Steel Series 3A or something like that. Let me see. I got it right here. And basically what these fucking headsets do is it has Bluetooth, and you can use the Bluetooth for your phone, and you could just hook the wire, it's wired obviously. You can just hook the wire to your Switch and use the Bluetooth to listen to your phone. And they're fucking awesome. And I don't know why Nintendo couldn't think of at least headsets like this. Like, what were they thinking?
Yeah, it is what it is. But with the app, like, if they were going to drop the app, they would have done it by now. Because they've had nothing but bad feedback from the app since jump.
Nothing but bad feedback.
It's been over a year and still here, so it's not going anywhere.
So they're called the Arctis Bluetooth 3. I'll put the link to them in the chat for you guys.
How much are they?
They're 100, obviously.
Oh, 100.
But you can use. Okay. Yeah, but you can use them on all platforms.
Oh, that's cool.
PC,
that's
Xbox,
that's pretty normal for gaming Bluetooth headsets.
Yeah, $100. But that's them. That's a link to them right there. But
I'll put it up on the screen here. So Canadian, they're 120, but for America, it'll be 100. These things are huge. Look at this shit on this dude's head. Holy crap!
But like, you could just hook.
So you plug it into the Switch directly, and that's where you get your sound, and then the voice is Bluetooth.
And then the Bluetooth, and then you just hook phone to the Bluetooth in the headset.
Here's a demonstration of how it works. So Bluetooth from the phone to the microphone on the headset, and then directly from the headphone jack to the headset to get sound from the game. That's a way more elegant solution than that dog shit Splatoon headset they tried to sell us.
Like they talk to Steel Series, Nintendo. Figure it and tell them to help you.
Well, this is clearly meant for the Switch.
This is definitely better.
So
and
this might be your best solution if you want to use this app. This might be the best headset to get because Steel Series make nice headsets.
They do.
Oh, it looks like the microphone is retractable too. That's pretty cool.
That's cool.
Yeah,
I mean that's a lot more simpler than what the heck they had you doing. That convoluted mess.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're gonna get out of here. That's all the questions.
Yep.
You guys want to do your outros and then we will go.
Go first, Chris.
Alright, thanks for having me on Team Red, guys. Appreciate everybody. For everybody who doesn't know as well, I just want to let you guys know PlayStation Classic is coming and everybody's going to buy it. It's already selling well. Everybody's crying about it. Take that L. Go ahead. Also, for everybody who's a Microsoft fan out there, I just want you to know Spider-Man sold the best PlayStation exclusive. Tomb Raider sold the best on PlayStation. Bang bang. You Xbox dudes ain't doing nothing. But if it ain't about PlayStation and Nintendo, it ain't about nothing. So blue and red all day and green, hey, maybe next year.
Oh my god!
All right.
I don't have an outro like that, but. And, tomorrow, me and Nia are going to be doing our podcast off topic, and I'm going to continue streaming like I normally do. I might rage quit my stream again. Who knows? But we got to find a new game. Maybe I'll finish up Spider-Man. I'll catch y'all later. All
right, and yeah, look forward to my Spider-Man review. Probably going up tomorrow. I'll probably film it tonight. Thanks for dropping by. It's another week of Team Red Talks Nintendo. We'll be back next Thursday, I guess, because I think Reel's podcast is going to be Wednesday, so we'll have to flip Team Red to Thursday. So yeah, we'll be back with more Nintendo news. Make sure to join the Discord, people. It's a lot of fun in there. And the link will be in my description below, so check that out. Follow on Twitter. I am always on Twitter because it's on the phone. It's at AlexPrime_86. I suggest if you like Xbox, you don't join my Twitter though, because you'll probably block me within a day.
Hard there. He trolls hard there. If you just don't like a troll, don't join. I mean,
if you like Xbox, don't join my Twitter.
Okay. Okay, we're out of here. See ya.